must have been so much easier for you back in the day to just roll up in the library, open up a random encyclopedia and be like, yes, this is a fact.
Hello, my name is Geert Somsen and I'm the Program Director of the Master's Program ESST, European Studies on Society, Science and Technology. And I'm meeting with Marcelina, a student this year who's come to me with a very pressing question.
I really want to know more about nuclear energy and the green transition movement.
Yeah, great topic. Yeah, have you looked for information yet?
Well, that's the problem. I feel there's so much out there. I don't really know what to trust, what information is reliable, trustworthy. How do I navigate this?
Yeah, that's difficult. Of course, you could go to our university library and you can trust that there the information at least is academically vetted. But of course, there's also a lot to be found on the internet, and there you're sort of, you know, victim to all the manipulations and all the stuff that's out there, especially now on social media and all the particular commercial interests behind that. Yeah, that's a difficult landscape to navigate.
No, exactly, which makes me wonder, it must have been so much easier for you back in the day to just roll up in the library, open up a random encyclopedia and be like, yes, this is a fact.
Yeah, I can understand why you say that. It seems like that, right? In the past you just had the straight facts, but of course it wasn't like that either, right? If you open an encyclopedia, these articles are written by particular experts. You often don't even know their names. You don't know why they've written things that way.
I Google nuclear energy, for example, I get so many searches, and I have to ask myself, why am I seeing this specific article? Is there a hidden agenda behind this? You know, and the algorithm is, you know, it's so difficult to understand. It's a black box.
Yeah, it is a black box indeed, which makes it difficult to get to grips with. At the same time, it's also really fascinating, isn't it? It really touches upon one of the things that we're studying in ESST, which is, you know, how are facts created? How do we get our information?
Yeah, so I guess for my thesis I could look at actor network theory, or ANT as it's known as well, and maybe the social construction, so social constructivism, and have a look at how information comes about.
Yeah, you could also give it a more philosophical twist, right? Because in the end we are dealing with a classic problem, what is truth? Yeah. And instead of answering this the way of a classical philosopher, in ESST we go at it by looking at the technology behind truth making, or maybe the politics of knowledge.
Yes, it still leaves me a bit anxious and restless though. I don't want to replicate misinformation or disinformation in my thesis without realizing. So it's tricky.
It's a scary world this way. There's no escape, definitely not. But at least in ESST what we try to do is give you the tools to come to grips with this, to be able to navigate this rough world of information and to understand how it is that news and fake news are being produced today.
Thank you very much for watching this video and being interested in my master's program.